Hey my friends, this is Loli. Welcome to Loli D's Creations. Let's jump right in. So in the last What Will You Make challenge, I made this beautiful piece. And I told you guys that I had some plans for the back side of it. So that is this video. The first thing that I did was take them and flip them to the back side as you see there. And then the 3 blocks that are in the middle, the one that's at the top is going to come to the bottom, and the 2 ones that are in the bottom are going to come to the top. Then I'm going to paint them with some of this white apple barrel acrylic paint that I got from Walmart. Once they were completely covered and dry, we are going to be adding some lettering to this. So here I'm just trying to freehand the letters on here. I'm using a pencil because it's very forgiving, so I'm able to erase and start over much easier than if I use a marker. I used the marker. Friends, I want to take this moment to say thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, I hope you will consider subscribing. And if you're already a subscriber, guys, you know I love you dearly. Thank you so much for all you do, all your love, your support, your comments. All of that truly help me and inspire me. So keep on doing it. And go ahead and subscribe those that have not yet. I had a lot of fun crafts here for you that are not only easy to make, but they're also easy on your pocket. So if you like what you see so far, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Friends, as you see here, I am pretty much freehanding my letters. If you see there I made a mistake, I just went over and erased it the best as I could. And I'm using this ruler to help me with the spacing or the altitude in this case for each letter. So here I want everything to be symmetrical. So I used the ruler to check from the I to down to the L, so I knew exactly where to drop my other 2 letters here for the last 2 blocks. So there was a couple of portions here in which the eraser didn't get all of it. So I'm just going to come in with a little bit of that paint and a small brush, and I'm just going to paint over it to have a nice seamless look. And then I just dried it quickly with my heat gun so I can continue working. Then I use the ruler one more time to help me guide on the height of the E. So I'm just pressing near the bottom of the E. I'm going to work my way up in this letter, and I'm going to just eyeball the height, and I'm just coming in, taking my time, doing each one at the lines as you see there until I was happy with my E. And then once I was happy with all my letters, I'm coming in with this Artisa paint pen, just doing all the borders for the final time. Then I took this gold paint pen from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to color in the inside, leaving the black borders as they are. Now it's time to color in put in the bells word. So here, you know, I wanted to use more of a script or a calligraphy print. So here I'm just trying my hand at that. Just pretty much experimenting. I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted it to look, so I was just trying it out here. This was my first try. You know, I'm good at doing things with calligraphy, they call it, or I don't know what they call it again. I can't remember right now. But anyway, the kind of letters that you unite together as you see there. And I wasn't liking so much how my B was looking, so just kept working on it. Here the E wasn't going in all the way to the other one. It had like a crazy little division there, so I fixed that. And here the S wasn't looking so S-y, if that's even a word. So I tried to make it that way. So once I was kind of happy with it, I came in with my pen as you see there, just, you know, highlighting the letters that I'm actually, or the lines on the letter that I'm going to actually use as my borders. As you see here, guys, I kept trying, I keep on going. I'm going to come in with some of this red. It's called Flamingo Red from Apple Barrel, and I'm going to color in all of my letters using this color. And this is how it's looking, but I was not happy. I did not like this at all. So I'm coming back in with a black permanent marker from Dollar Tree, and I wasn't liking those through letters, guys. I tried. No, my OCD won't let me. So I went ahead and sanded it down and repainted it, so I can try one more time so I can be happy with it. So I'm coming back in with some white paint, just fixing any edges that got all dirty from the sanding. And then I'm going to come back in with my pencil to go ahead and fill in the last two letters one more time. So here I'm using a tip marker, black felt tip marker from Dollar Tree to help me with that end right there of that L. And then I'm going to come back in with my pencil to bring those two letters back. So here, if you see me just doing it a little bit skinny, and then I'm working with it and trying to make it as best as I can as the other letter that was there. And I didn't want the S to be so far into the front, so I'm trying to make it a little bit smaller than I had it before. And I kept going at it until I was happy. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Let me know in the comments. And let me know also if you have any, different traditions for Thanksgiving. Like in our family, we try to say what we're thankful for in our prayers. What do you do for your Thanksgiving? Any special traditions? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. All right, guys. So here I was satisfied. So I'm coming in with that permanent marker. And I'm just going to fill in my L and my S now. And this is what it was looking like so far. I was happy with it. I came in with my dryer, dried it up. And then I'm going to come back in with my Arteza paint in the color black. And I'm just going to touch up my borders of the letters. And wanted the letters, the shadowing to be a little bit darker. So I did that. And then I'm going to come in with the gold Arteza pen and do borders on the word Bell with the silver, not silver, with the gold paint pen instead. And of course, I wasn't satisfied. So I came in with some of this black paint from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to distress all the edges of each one of these blocks. I just needed some more depth and interest. This was just looking too blah for me. So this is what I decided to do. If you don't like this dressing, go ahead and skip this step. But I needed a little bit more to this. Already I'm never done yet, right? Well, I'm not done, never done yet, but you know what I mean. So I did that, and this is what it was looking like so far. Now it's time to work on our little swatch here for the top. So I'm going to use these two picks that I got from Dollar Tree. They were new this year. I haven't seen them before. If you have, let me know. I absolutely love them. They had them in red, silver, blue, and gold. So I'm going to, crisscross them as you see there. I'm using some of this wire from Dollar Tree as well. And I'm going to tie them tightly as you see right there. And now it's time to set this up. So I'm going to stand my blocks up as you see right there. And I'm seeing exactly how I need this to be placed on there. But I didn't like that it was sticking up a little bit. So I am tying the ends as well of the two picks at the bottom as you see there. And then I'm going to cut off the excess as you see right there. This took me a little bit of muscle. Look at me trying there. But you know what? I persisted and I got it done. So I did that with both sides. Removed the two little ends that I did not tie up. And then we are going to be ready for all this. Look at this. Now we're going to add some magnets to this. So here I'm measuring exactly where I need them. So I'm going to glue them to the bottom of my pick. As you see right there, I added one, put the other one, but it wanted to glue into the other one. I had such a hard time, guys. It was like the Three Stooges kind of moment. But eventually I got them, where I needed them. And now I'm adding some more hot glue and I'm adding it to the top as you see right there. But there was that little space in the middle I wasn't happy with. That you can see the magnets. So I'm going to come in with some of this greenery that I got from Dollar Tree and glue it there as you see right there, trying to cover those magnets down. Once I was happy with the placement, I'm going to glue it right there, hold it in place, and I'm going to repeat the same with another piece, placing it on the other side. It almost looked like that glue stick is sticking in the eye, didn't it, guys? I'm sorry about that. All right, once those greeneries were placed on there, I'm going to take one of these little berries that I got from a pick from Dollar Tree and stick it right there as well to complete this look. Look how cute this ended up. But guys, sometimes Dollar Tree, the little berries, the foam berries that come with these picks, sometimes they're missing some and then you have this hideous white piece. So I just took another berry and placed in there and that was it. So my friends, this challenge is part of the What Will You Make challenge that is hosted by Connie from Connie's Workshops and DIYs, and Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIYs. And their guest host this month is Annie from Crafting with Annie Jones. The link to their channels and the playlist will be linked in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Make sure to head on over to their channels and the playlist and show everyone some love. All right, let's head on over to the next DIY. We are using one of these wood signs that I got from Dollar Tree. And we're going to go ahead and remove that hanger and paint the background using this Atlantis color from Apple Barrel. Then I'm painting the little mount using some white Black & Decker paint and primer. I'm also covering up the truck and the side, as you see right there, the frame, along with the little, what is that, vines maybe, or branches, also with that same paint. However, when I'm getting to the branches, I'm making sure to lightly touch the background as well to give this the feeling of a snowy day. And you see the background becoming, a little bit saturated with the paint as well. And this was the perfect effect. That's what I was going for. Now here, I'm going to come in with some black paint. This is the chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to color in my wheels. And I got there to the first wheel. I was so intense doing it. And then I realized, listen, Loli, you did not color in your truck yet. You should do this after you color in your truck. So you're going to see here the one of the wheels, and then I'm going to come in with my red. Let's do the truck first, huh? So I'm going to use this flamingo red from Apple Barrel. I love how, it has a nice brown tint to it as well. It's more like a wineish green, a wineish red. So I colored it with like 3 different coats of it and drying it with my heat gun in between. Then I come in with the black, and I wanted to give this a little bit more depth. So I'm being very careful to only do the little ledge of the truck and a little bit at the edge on there. I don't want to get any of the black on the background. And that's what I did there. And I colored in the other wheel. Now here, I wanted the hood to be a little bit more defined. So I'm adding a little bit of black on there, and I'm going to bring it all the way down to where the hood starts in the bottom right there, as you see right there. And I'm going to color in the whole thing using that black color. And I just make sure that all my lines were nice and straight and that my color was uniform. I'm adding some black to the edges, as you see here as well, just to give this a little bit more depth. There was a couple places in which the blue was still showing, and I wanted it to be more snowy, so I'm coming in with a small brush, just like stippling a little bit of snow pieces here and there in between the branches, and just making this more look like a wintry scene. And we adding some snow to that truck as well, as you see right there. My friends, if you're still with me this far into the video, thank you so much. Please leave me a little truck emoji so I know who you are. And if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? You know you're loving it. So let's go ahead and commit to this beautiful relationship and hit the subscribe button. All right, my friends, so here I'm adding some brown oxide just to make this look like, dried up branches that had got some snow on them, just to bring some more of the nature element in. And I kept doing that until I was happy with it. And then I came back in with some white just to blend things in as well. Then I took this MDF board from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint it with the Apple Barrel white paint, as you see there. And I'm going to take some of this lightweight spackle from Dollar Tree and cover up those holes on the first frame we worked on. Then I'm going to touch it up with some white paint as well, once that spackle dried, to even everything out. But I wasn't satisfied with the branches, so I'm going to come in with some of this burnt amber from Apple Barrel, and I'm going to add a darker tone to it, and then redo the white as well. Let me know in the comments if you liked it the way I had it before, if you prefer this one instead. And here I'm just touching up those areas again, that way you can still see the difference in the color in the spackle. So I just came in with a little bit more white to color that in. And I'm also doing the edges that still has some blue. And now that I'm finally satisfied, we're going to glue this to that little shadow box right there, making sure that it's even in all sides. But I'm not done yet. We're going to create a hanger with this bead set that we just got from Dollar Tree. Guys, this is new to me. I love it. I love the combination of the two colors together. So I'm going to take some of the beads that I have from that, but I'm going to thread it to the hanger that this came with using the same pattern that the garland already had. Now it's time to attach it to the frame. So I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue to one end so I'm able to thread it through those holes. I'm going to thread, as you see there. I'm going to tie it with the double knot, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And I added a little bit of hot glue to the knot to make sure that it doesn't slip away. And that is it for this one. Look how cute that looks. Hold on for the final reveal. Oh, look who's here. The final reveal. My friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. And don't forget to visit my friends in the playlist. If you would like to watch some more of my videos, here's a suggestion, and you are more than welcome to binge away with this playlist as well. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. You're amazing. Bye.